Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today and that you're ready for some writing. Last writing stream for the year actually, because we are closing in on the final week of the year. It's insane, like my brain can't really cope with that honestly. Like I feel it was summer just yesterday. What's going on? How the heck is it December? What is all that snow doing out there? Like what? I don't understand. But here we are, almost at the end of the year, and yeah. Hello Dudor, Shoyo, Kimberly and Day. Welcome. My god, my voice. I haven't spoken to anyone today, so my voice is not really awake, I feel. Or honestly, I'm not even really awake. Like I slept like a baby tonight. I slept so well. I was so dead when I went to bed yesterday. I'm still feeling like a complete zombie. Maybe I should switch my VTuber design to be a zombie instead, because like my energy would match. I don't know what's up with my energy levels. Like I think I have just been working too hard for too long. And also, I don't know, I think I might have some sort of tiredness condition of some sort. I don't know what it is. My doctor couldn't find anything wrong with me. She just gave me some pills to help me sleeping, and they are helping. I'm sleeping a lot better, but like I'm still dead tired all the time, so I don't know. But I'm going to be away from work at least for a full week now, so hopefully I will be able to rest up and catch some more energy, because my goodness, I do need it. But these last 2 weeks have been especially rough. Like I have barely been able to be awake. Like I have gathered basically all my leftover energy for my streams. And then I have just crashed afterwards. Like my friends or my mods in chat, they can attest to that. Like I have been dead when we have been playing together during our gaming nights. I've been dead. I am dead, and I was like contemplated, should I cancel maybe, but I don't want to cancel. Like I said, it's the last writing stream for the year, and also it's been such a long time since we did a writing stream, and I want to write, because I haven't been writing since the last writing stream, like not a single word, not a one, and I am so ashamed to tell you that. Like I had wished to write more, but life and my energy has just not allowed it, so yeah. Good thing you get some time off now. Yeah, that's I feel like I really need it. If I would have to go on for a couple of more weeks, I would crash, I feel. So yeah. My break just started, and at this point it's not a break. My sleep is not liking me. Aw, that doesn't sound very good. I can relate to sleep not liking you. Luckily, I do have my pills to help me sleep, because before that it was rough. Like I could go to bed, be super tired, and then just be completely awake, not able to fall asleep. Like my brain just goes in loops, and you know when you can't really catch your thoughts, like it's just a movie on fast forward, you know? My brain used to do that a lot of times when I was trying to sleep, and it's frustrating. Like it's not even that you think of anything specifically, just that your brain just works on overload, really. Couch zombie time. Yeah, I will definitely have couch zombie time. So my plan is I'm going to head to my parents tomorrow, and we are going to have like a small, I don't really know what to call it. There's not really a word for it in English. Have any of you guys who are not Swedes in chat heard of the Swedish word fika? It's basically like a coffee break, but not really. It's but that's the most similar word, I guess. But it's kind of more than that. We Swedes are very particular about our fika. So we're going to have that with, well, my parents and a childhood friend's family. So we are going to do that and just have a nice time tomorrow, and then I'm going to stay at my parents' place for a couple of days, so I'm planning on going home on Christmas Day, when everyone else is celebrating Christmas, but we Swedes are weird. We celebrate on the 24th instead of the 25th, so I will be going home again at the 25th, and then I'm just gonna be dead on the couch for the rest of the week, except for when I'm streaming. I'm going to stream. I'm planning to stream on Thursday and also on Saturday, I think. I'm going to put up the schedule tomorrow, so just right before I go. But that's the plan, at least. I hope I will have the energy for it, but I don't... Like, I was thinking maybe I should just take a complete break, but I feel like I don't really want to do that, because I know that I would probably get bored by not being social and not doing anything, like, at all for a full week, so I was like, nah, let's stream. It's fun, so... I wanted to sleep in today, but still woke up after only 7 hours, was so disappointed. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. That has never happened to me though. Like I went to bed, I think I went to bed at like almost midnight yesterday, and I woke up at like 10, and then I snoozed for a bit, so I actually just ate breakfast at 11. Yeah. And still, I feel like I haven't slept a wink, even though I had. So, yeah, energy do be non-existent right now. But we are going to write today, and I'm very excited because, as I said, I have not been writing anything since last time, so I feel it's about time to get my story going again. I managed to finish chapter 18 last time at least, so we're going to start on a new chapter today, which is nice. A bit scary though, because I am like, my brain is so not braining, so I'm like, how do you write again? What is going to happen in my story? I don't know. So this might be a case of me just staring at my screen for this whole stream. I hope not. I hope I will actually get some clickety-clackety going, but we will see. But I am planning to following Mac's perspective now. And I have some vague ideas of what I want to happen, but it's a bit tough because I don't want things... I know what's going to happen like in the end of his... because right now he's in the competition that I have been talking about a lot. And I know what's going to happen like in the end of that arc, but right now I'm at the beginning of it, and he's kind of like not doing much. He's like in hiding and trying to avoid the other competitors. So I'm like, well, I can't just have him just sit there and stare into a wall, can I? So need to give him something to do. I hate when you get into those situations like, okay, I have a character, and I know where they are, but what the heck are they doing? What are they going to do today? Fake it till you make it. That's basically my life right now, I feel. So yeah, I will try. I mean, I will write, and if it comes out like shit, it comes out like shit. I can edit it later, but I will try to put down some words at least. So we will see. I just rewrote chapter 9 and half of 10, so excited because I almost to the moment I've been waiting for. Oh, that's nice! It's so nice when you get to those moments. I am way off before I'm coming to the moment I'm waiting for. Like the whole thing that sparked this whole idea, really, of a story. Basically, this story started because I have this idea of a romance between my two male leads. And yeah, they barely even are acquaintances at this point. So we got a long while to go before they go and get some smooching, you know, so but I have this like scene in my head, and oh my god, I want to write it, but it's a lot of chapters left until I get there. A lot of things will happen before we get to that point. It's a slow burn, to say the least. Very much a slow burn, but slow burns are nice to read, right? I love reading slow burns. Like that's my stuff right there. They finally get to meet each other and the character dynamic. I also love the entity into the forest. Yeah. Sounds exciting. The motel? Yeah, it is part of the hotel arc, so yes. The motel arc is going to be great, I feel. I hope I will be able to do it justice though, because in my head it's great, and I feel like I have, like at least to you, Duder, who has been like talking a lot with me during my creative process, you know a lot more than everyone else, and I feel like you especially are so hype about it, and I'm like, oh my god, will I be able to live up to the expectations of this? I hope they won't just sit there and stare into walls. Ah, being a writer, it's hard. Like, it's so weird. Like, you know what's going to happen. You know where you want your characters to go, and still it's so hard to just put down the words on the paper. I don't get it. It's a weird process, that's for sure. But yeah, I have very high expectations indeed. Oh my god. Okay, but I do feel like we have been blabbing on for a while now, so I think that probably everyone who wants to participate should be here now, so I think we should start our first sprint. And I want to tell you, because if there is anyone new here, because I have started to see a lot of new faces? Lolly. English, my god. Faces in chat. So I'm just going to explain what we are doing here in case someone is new and have not been to any of these before. But usually what we do is we start like this, we talk a lot about everything and nothing, and then we do a writing sprint for 25 minutes where I will only write for those 25 minutes, and you can do whatever the heck you want. If you want to write, that's great, because it is kind of a workshop for writing, but if you want to work on something else, that is also perfectly fine. Or if you just want to sit here and hang out and chat, maybe talk to others who are hanging out there, or just listen to the magical sound of my clickety-clacketing and the nice calm music here in the background, and that's also perfectly fine. Like, there's no right and wrong here. And then we will have a short break, probably take a stretch break as well, and talk for some more about everything and nothing, and then we write for 25 more minutes before we end. So yeah. I usually have a small idea for something, but then I write myself into a corner. Yeah, I know a lot about that. Especially when you like write about stuff that you're not 100% knowing of. Like, they do tell you to write what you know for a reason, but I mean, we're never gonna have experience with magic and stuff like that, you know? So, or sword fighting. I mean, maybe sword fighting could be doable, but still. So it's very easy to write yourself into a corner, I feel. And usually, like, I tend to do that a lot when I haven't planned out my story too well. Like, I'm a pantser, mostly. I have some plot points, but mostly I just write and try to, like, make everything up as I go. And that makes it very easy to write yourself into a corner. Been there, done that, so I know the pain. But what I can say as a tip, just try to write anyway, and like see if you can make use a dumber solution to the problem, because you can edit that later just to like kind of move forward, and then you can think about it more, and if you want to like change it somehow later. That's my biggest tip. Never like let the story go to a halt just because you find yourself in one of those situations. Just keep writing, and then you can come back to it later. Because one thing that I have noticed is when you let the story come to a halt, then you can be stuck there for such a long time, and that is not very fruitful for creativity. So just ignore the problem, or maybe even like, you don't even have to write something dumb down. You can just mark it and be like, need to fix this later, and then you move on. I tend to struggle with that a lot, because I am one of those people who wants to have everything written down in chronological order, and I want to know exactly what has happened before, but I try to be better at it. Like for example, I discussed this earlier at one of my streams, that I had some troubles with, oh, but what are the months going to be called and stuff like that. I want to have different moon phases. And I still haven't figured that out. So I have one right now. Right now it's the blood moon. But other than that, I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know how long they're going to be. I basically know nothing about how that works. But I'm like, I can't let that stop me from writing, because if I'm going to only think about that, then I'm never gonna get anything done. So it's like on the back burner for now, and I will come back to it later. But I feel like that's a good strategy. If you get stuck, move on to something else and just keep going. Don't let it stop you. But yeah, I am starting to feel ready, so I'm going to put up the text here, and I'm going to make my phone ready. There. All right, good luck everyone, and have fun. Hang on a sec, what the heck is happening here? Keep on writing, guys. Okay, I'm back. Pretend nothing happened. All right. First sprint done. Good job, everyone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry about that little slip up there. I have taken some screenshots for thumbnail usage, and I had set the hotkey to the P. And apparently VTube Studio picked up on me pressing the P when I was writing. So I took a screenshot. And then I kind of got stuck on that. So I'm sorry, guys. Good thing that I managed to notice it. So not too much of a problem. But yeah, I fixed it. I now have no hotkey for my screenshotting. Might have to find a better button for it, or just use a temporary button, because it's not like I'm taking screenshots all the time, so might just take a temporary button and then change it afterwards. So and Umiko, you are going to sleep. That is too bad, but hello anyway, in case you are watching this afterwards. So too bad that I missed you. That was the first time you hit P after like 10 minutes. I don't know. Wait, I need to see actually. What have I written? I feel like it should have. No, I wrote P before. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I am not faking it. No. I actually managed to write quite a lot of internal monologue. But I mean, he is kind of stuck in a cave with nothing to do. So I mean, that's perfect for thinking, right? So I'm gonna check how my word count was. Let's see. Okay, not too bad. 648, so I am quite pleased with that. A good first sprint, and especially a good first word count, since I have not written in ages. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think it's not all crap, actually. I think I might keep some of it at least, so that's good. Just try to do a lot of internal monologue, as I said. Just be like, okay, he is stuck in a cave right now. He has nothing to do but think. What is he thinking about, you know? So yeah. I've started cutting the next Persona 3 video. Perfect. That's great. I'm actually going to download all of my Final Fantasy VIII VODs before I leave for tomorrow, because I want to be able to work on the next Final Fantasy VIII video that I hope to be able to release next week. And I'm also going to work on the Final Fantasy VII video, which might also be done next week. It depends on how much energy and how much my neck will be working with me. But hopefully. So yeah. But yeah, I was quite happy with the thoughts that I found. Like, I got to explore Max a bit more. Like, what is he thinking about? What like, I got to explore a bit about his relationship with his best friend as well. What is his exact relationship with him? Because they are kind of sort of like friends with benefits in vampire terms, though, because they have never slept together, but they are sucking each other's blood, which is in my story like very erotic coded as well, because the venom from the vampire fangs are basically like aphrodisiac. So it's like they're having sex, but they're not having sex, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's like they're making out really hard, but not going further, kinda. And I kind of wanted to explore that, like, what is his thoughts about that, what's going on there, and yeah, I'm quite happy with what I found out. It's so nice to write this way. Like, I get the idea of plotting, and I know that it's a great tool to have, and I wish I could use it more, because I would probably be helped by it. But to write and explore as you write is also very nice. like I have enough knowledge of the story and the characters to be able to go, but then I find like when I just try to explore a bit and just go for it and not really think too much, I can find out so much by just letting my characters tell me what they want to tell me. And now Max was telling me some stuff, and yeah, it was quite interesting actually. So I'm pleased with that. Um, yeah. So my neck is starting to act up a bit, so I feel like it's time for a short stretch break. I hope it went well for everyone else who were participating. Do write in chat how it went, and also I am curious. We can discuss that once I'm back from the stretch break. What are your plans for Christmas? I am very curious. We are almost at Christmas time, so I want to know, is anyone doing anything fun? Do you have any fun Christmas wishes, like for gifts as well? Did you find a reason for Max to go out of hiding for the competition? No, but I do have a reason for it later, so don't worry, he's not going to be stuck there this whole time, but he's going to be stuck there for a long time, but he's going to go out, don't worry. He's not going to sit there the whole competition and be like, yay, I won, I did nothing, so don't worry. I have a plan for that, but that's further down the line. Right now I need to occupy him by other means. But yeah, do tell me about your Christmas plans, and also what do you wish for Christmas gifts. And I will take a short stretchy break. Do take the time to stretch as well if you want to, because as I've said multiple times, it's not good to sit still for too long. And we'll see each other here again soon, so don't leave the stream, I will be back. I am back. I hope you guys had a good stretchy break. I did at least, and you haven't written anything. Dang it. I had hoped to find out something useful, but okay. Well, I've already told you about my plans at least. I am going to my parents and I'm going to be there for over Christmas. So it's going to be quite small celebration, just me, my parents and my grandmother. And my cat, of course, Tiger, is coming with me, and my mom's dog is going to be there as well, Elsa, which is very nice. So they are probably going to play, hopefully, like we're going to be there for a while. Like how it usually goes is Tiger is staying in our room for like most of the stay because he feels like Elsa is too energized to him, and he's like, no, I don't want to deal with that, because he's quite old as well. And she is always so happy to see him, like she loves her cat so much, like oh my god, I've never seen a dog love a cat more. Then Tiger usually gets bored after a while, and then it just comes out and starts trouble, you know, and then they start playing, so it's very cute. They have a cute relationship. Sorry, I was waiting for you. My Christmas isn't much more exciting, but will probably be lovely. Yeah, I feel like Christmas is such a nice time of the year. I know not everyone feel that way, but for me, Christmas is the most magical time, really. It's not even like about the Christmas gifts or anything. Like those are nice, but it's the whole atmosphere, I feel, and like getting close to your family, just wind down and relax and not have to worry about anything. Just be there for each other and take care of each other and just have a good time with good food. And yeah, it's really nice. And especially like since at least here in Sweden, winter is very dark and cold and not very pleasant. But for me, Christmas is so warm because you like are close with your family, and you might light a fire and just have a nice cozy time, you know. It's hard to explain it, but Christmas has a certain magic to it, I feel. Only gonna stay one night though, probably. Yeah, that's also nice. I tend to want to stay for a bit longer when I go, because as I said, it's nice to be close to each other and just relax for a bit. And also it's nice to actually, because for me, going back home to my parents is kind of like a bit of going on a mini vacation, because I don't have to bother with cleaning or laundry or cooking. Like I get everything of that taken care for me, so it's like very relaxing. I get to be a kid again almost. Not really, like I do help out with the stuff that my mom wants me to help out with, but usually she doesn't really want me to help out too much. So yeah, it tends to be very relaxing, and we get to do stuff that we don't really have time to do when I'm just visiting for a short time, like watching movies together and stuff like that, so it's very nice. But it's definitely not only nice and cozy and easy, like it's always a struggle to travel with Tiger, because one, he hates traveling, so it's always a struggle to get him into the cage and be able to go, because he notices as soon as I start packing, like, oh, she's packing, it means we're going to leave, and then he just hides under the bed for the whole time, and you have to like pretend that you're gonna stay home in order to get him out, and he's all suspicious and like, it's a pain. So what I have been doing now is actually I have started packing already today. I'm not gonna be able to finish today though, because some things you have to pack the same day. But my plan is to like go up kind of early tomorrow, so that I can do that as soon as I wake up. And then he can forget all about it in a couple of hours, and then I will pack him as a like surprise, we're leaving. I hope it will go well. I've already actually brought out the cage though, just because whenever I pick that out of the closet, he's like, oh no, and he knows what's happening. So I've already done that. I did that like before we went to bed yesterday. And he was like, look at me, what? Mom, what are you doing? It's late, we're going to sleep. Why are you putting out the cage? But he wasn't too scared, because I think he noticed that I was ready for bed, and that was for real and not an act. So But the cage is out already, so hopefully it will be easier to trick him because he might have forgotten about that is there. Hopefully. Do you think it would be alright to include a 2-second clip from a series in the P3 video? I don't know. I mean, probably. I think the most troublesome thing is music, actually, like copyright wise. So I think it would be okay, especially like if it's a really short clip. 2 seconds should be fine, I feel. I don't think that would be a problem. Because I mean that should go into fair use as well, since it is really taken out of context and yeah, but especially like I said, it should be fine if it's not with any copyrighted music, because music is always bad to use. But yeah, I think it should be fine, probably. Good luck with that. Yeah. I love that he's right here behind me listening to everything I'm saying. It's a good thing he doesn't speak human. Only some words. But I don't think he understood anything I said right now, so we should be good. As for what I wish for Christmas, I have mostly books actually on my wish list. A lot of Swedish books actually, because I feel like I have a lack of those in my shelf. Like, it's mostly English books, so I wanted some more Swedish books for variation, and also at least one game I wished for Wukong actually, because that game seems awesome, so I wished for that. And I think that was no, wait, I wish for mascara too, because my mascara is just super dry. I tend to always wish for mascara during Christmas and for birthday, because and then I use the same mascara for the rest of the year until it's completely dry. And then whenever I switch it out to the new one, it's like, oh my god, how could I live like that for a full year? But yeah, I do feel like makeup and stuff is so boring to buy. I'm not really a makeup-y kind of person. Like, I do the very basic stuff, like some eyeshadow, just very neutral, like skin colored almost eyeshadow, just to not look completely dead, and then some mascara, and then I'm basically done. I am at least lucky to have been blessed with pretty good skin, so I feel like I don't need too much makeup in my face actually, in order to look okay to go out and not scare people off. I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, we're going to find out. We will see tomorrow if my plan works or not. I hope so, at least. Because that's always the worst. Like, I'm ready to go, and then I just have to wait for the cat to stop being suspicious of me. It's so frustrating. Like, why are you being so smart, but also so dumb? And speaking of my cat being smart but dumb, I have told my friends this many times, but like, there's one story that I really like about Tiger, about him being smart but also a dumbass. So I was living at home. Tiger has been with me for many years, and we were still living at home. It was summer, and my mom used to want to have the doors open during summer to let in some fresh air. Not anymore though, since she got her dog, because she is not allowed to be outside alone, because she can't handle that. But at that time we used to have the doors open during summer, and Tiger is an indoor cat. He can also not handle being outside, so he had to be like locked into my room during that time. And he didn't want to be caught. Like, he noticed that something was up, that I was trying to catch him. So he was like, no, don't catch me, no. Like, just running for it, you know, like cats do when they're being annoying. What does he do? He runs straight into my room. Like, he didn't want to be caught in my room, but it runs into my room. So I was just like, okay, thank you, good job. And I closed the door and he was like, dang it. Plan did not go as planned for him. And I do find that so funny. Like, he was smart enough to know that he was going to be locked into my room, but he was not smart enough to not go there in order to hide. So, yeah. Cat being smart, but also dumb. Anyway, I think it's about time to start a second sprint. So yeah, I want to keep going. I'm looking at the time. It's starting to get just a little bit late. Not too late though. I mean, we still have time, but yeah, I think it's time to start writing again. So I'm going to set up the text again. And hopefully I will not take any weird screenshots and just break the immersion, but I think I fixed the problem at least, so yeah, it will probably be fine. Alright everyone, good luck and have fun! Alright, there we go. Sorry I took some overtime there, but I wanted to finish my sentence because otherwise I would forget it. I have to go now, Kimberly. Okay, thank you for being here. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Oh my god, my neck is really not enjoying this, I can tell you that. So it's good that this was the last sprint. After this I'm going to relax for a bit. I cheated? What do you mean? Oh, you mean that I wrote more after the time was done? Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Do you want me to finish this story or not, Tudor? Support me, dang it, support me! Gonna make a save again, just in case. And I'm gonna see how many words. I feel like my fingers were putting out some good stuff again. Let's see. There, I started. So let's see how many words it actually were. Yeah, that was great actually. 802 words in that second sprint. So yeah, some pretty good progress on my side. I'm happy, I'm back at it. And I feel like I have a direction for the rest of this chapter as well, so that is great. I can bullshit my way forward for a bit more, that's perfect. Not all of it is bullshit, I feel like most of that actually is usable. I might have to edit it, of course, because I mean it's very rough and not very greatly written, but the content of it I feel is actually not bad, so yeah. I got a decent rough cut for about half of the second stream. Perfect, perfect. Good job to you too, Dodor. We are doing some good work here. I am very pleased. It feels really good to be back at writing again. I have been missing it. Like, I have been thinking about writing for a while now, but all the time when I get home, it's like I'm just dead and I never get to it. And whenever I sit by my computer, because here's the thing also, my neck has been not really well this last couple of weeks. It's been struggling a bit. So whenever I have been by my computer, I have usually like focused on video editing because I feel like that has been the most pressing, because I want to put out so much good content on YouTube for you guys. So writing has really been on the back burner since the last stream, really, since the last writing stream. So I'm quite happy to be back at it, and I have gotten a good start, because now I am going to be free from work for a full week, and I'm definitely going to take the time to do some writing as well. I'm not only going to work on videos, I am going to do writing as well, and I'm looking forward to it because I have missed my little vampire boys. I missed them so much, so it's nice to be back with them. Probably all the extra stress. Try to remember to relax your shoulders. I know, I try. It's not easy. My shoulders are always tense, almost, and another thing that is always tense is my jaw. Like, I clench my jaw so much, like it's insane. Some days I clench it so hard that it actually hurt and I get headache from it. Like, it's, yeah. I am that kind of person who barely know how to relax. Like, even when I'm relaxing, I'm not relaxed. It's really that bad, actually. So yeah, but I will try. And as I said, I'm going to be off from work now for a week at least, so I will have an opportunity to rest and relax, and hopefully I will be able to make good use of that opportunity. But yeah, I feel like I'm very happy with what I wrote. Not only like the amount of words written, but also the content of it. Like, he has been doing some thinking about a lot of stuff, and now he's currently being a dumbass and going further into the cave because he thought he heard a voice calling for help. So now he's like trying to push his way through the cave that is just with the walls just getting closer and closer, and yeah, he really has to push himself through the cave now because of the narrow alleyways there, and yeah. Not the smartest idea maybe, but not everyone can be a genius, you know. And he's too curious and too bored to let it go. So yeah, we are moving forward with the chapter. He has stood up and he's walking, he's doing stuff, so yay! That's rough. I hope you can wind down this coming week. Yeah, I hope so too. I really do. And I think I will be able to relax at least some bit. I wish I could be free for longer, because I feel like I would need a lot more in order to like fully recover, but I will at least get a recharge, so that I will hopefully be able to manage a bit more. So yeah. Oh god, I watched a YouTube video of some guy climbing down a cave that could barely fit his body. Yeah, that is scary stuff, and that's kind of what Max is doing now. Not down really, it's still like, I mean, I guess it's going down a bit, but not enough for him to like notice it. It's going like bit by bit, but the walls are definitely getting closer and closer, and it really has to like press through. But yeah, I'm not claustrophobic, but it felt bad my whole body watching it. Yeah, I am slightly claustrophobic, and yeah, that's just... I watched this movie a while ago with my ex, and also with my parents later, because it was that good of a movie. It's called... I think it's called Sanctum, and it's basically like about... I don't exactly remember what it's about. It's like explorers, and they get stuck underwater for a while. Like it's a cave that gets filled with water, and they need to get out, and they like have to be underwater for a bit and like swim through really narrow caves and stuff like that. And it's so good, but my god, you definitely get claustrophobic watching that one. I can recommend it. It's really good, but if you are claustrophobic, maybe not, because it could be triggering. It is very like, and especially since it is underwater as well, like you can feel yourself getting out of air, and it's just but it's so good. It's such a good movie. Yeah, do send it for inspiration, Uder. That's perfect. That's perfect. Although he's not going to be stuck in the cave for that long. Like, it's going to actually get out to the other side and find stuff there. But yeah. Thank you, Duder. Thank you. For anyone interested in feeling bad for a while. Oh my god, perfect. Yeah, caves do be scary. Nature do be scary, actually. We are just tiny, tiny little specks on this planet. We think we are so big and strong, but we really are not. Mother Nature can be terrifying, and when she gets angry, or when we try to do stuff that we are not built for or meant for, it can be scary stuff, definitely. So yeah, I had a thought, but it disappeared. Maybe it was nothing important. I feel like I had something more to say about caves and stuff, but it went away. Sometimes that happens. Brain do be not braining. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to listen to my body now and actually lay down for a bit to relax my neck, and then I'm going to do some Christmas. What is it with me? I can't speak today, guys. I'm messing up the words so bad, my god. The Christmas gifts wrapping is what I'm trying to say. Because I still have my grandma's gifts to wrap. So I think I will do that. Or maybe I should do it tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's safe to say this. I don't think my grandmother is watching this. I'm pretty sure she doesn't. So she's only getting edible things, and they are currently in my fridge. And I'm like, should I wrap them now, or should they stay in the fridge? I don't know. I think it's fine to have them in room temperature as well. I'm just scared that at least the chocolate might melt, but we'll see. But yeah, I will probably wrap them today either way. It's not that warm at my place, so it should be fine. At least my chocolate that I have out is not melted, so that if that's an indicator of anything, it's that it should be fine, hopefully. And I do feel like it would be better to do it today than tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be stressed enough, because tomorrow I have to shower, I have to pack the rest of my things, I need to pack my cat. So yeah. But yeah, last writing stream for the year. It has been a very fruitful year, actually, writing-wise, and a lot thanks to this writing stream. So we are definitely continuing with those next year. And also, I think I would want to do another like writing marathon at some point, like not only in November, but maybe during spring sometime. Look forward to that. I definitely want to do something like that again, because that was a very productive month for me. So I definitely want to do that again. But we're not done with streaming for the year though, because I am going to stream next week as well. And what I'm thinking right now, I will have to think a bit more, because tomorrow I'm putting up my schedule. So I have until tomorrow to finalize my plans. But my rough plan is at least Final Fantasy 8 on Thursday, just as normal. And then probably Persona 3 on Saturday, I think. But yeah, I will put up my schedule tomorrow on the community tab and also on my Instagram, so that you guys don't have to worry about missing it. And also I will pre-plan the stream, so you can just press the notification button and be notified when I'm going live. So yeah. But thank you so much for being with me here today, guys. It felt good to be back in the writing part of things. I hope you guys felt so as well. Have a lovely evening, everyone, and also have a really Merry Christmas, everyone. I wish you all the best, that you will have a lovely cozy time with your closest, and that you will have good food and some nice Christmas gifts and just a lovely time. Take care, everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!